Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new YouTube series called Road to a Sub 230 Marathon. Your host is me, the person trying to run the Sub 230 Marathon, also me. My recent PR at the beginning of the year was 2:49.
Just finished the marathon, sub 250. I think I got 2:49. Wow, that hurt.
I have it written down right here in my notes. 2:49, which means I need to drop 20 minutes in a calendar year. I did this last August, so I have until August, so that would be a year total. But I'll give myself until the end of 2025 is the idea. I recently, February 16th, I just ran a 2:42 in Austin, Texas.
And she's going to hit 20K in just a couple of minutes here. But Janet Reno, 2:37 pace. Tony's.
So technically, I need to do 13 minutes faster than that. That is a fast. That's a lot to cut down, obviously, because that's like 6:13 a mile. I need to get to 5:43, if I'm not mistaken, per mile. My heart rate said I was at a 140 that entire time during that marathon, and people have given me some crap about it because I said that you got to give your all, and I was at a 140 beats per minute heart rate. I don't think that's terribly accurate, but I also don't want to change it because mentally it's like, oh, okay, I was only at 140, that means I could probably do a 230 right now. It was probably more like 160, 165 on average, but that's besides the point. It doesn't matter. Mentally, as long as I think that I went that fast at that heart rate, that's all that matters. So, I need to drop 13 minutes. And the plan there, oh, and I should also mention, starting weight 169 as of this morning. I figure that if I actually want to get to where I want to do a 230, I need to drop weight. Just makes it easier. You don't have to carry as much weight every single step. Obviously, it's kind of like the same protocol as the pull-ups. So drop weight, but I think that'll come with the workload that I'll be doing. More miles per week. On average, and also the pull-up world record, that was like the most important mission at the time. Now it's just nothing but marathons and ultramarathons, so that should help with the training load. I was doing roughly 50 to 70 miles per week to build up to that 242 marathon. And then so I figure if I could get to like 70 to 100 miles per week, I should be better off. Build that aerobic base better, then also incorporate more speed training, as that will be my main thing, not pull-ups. Right now I'm coming off of an injury, actually. I think some plantar fasciitis, or I don't think anyone really knows how to pronounce it now that I think about it, including me, obviously. So just trying to work through that. I ran 15 miles earlier this week on a single day. Nothing crazy, but my foot, I could hardly walk the next day. So it's like, I got to be smart. Don't want to be injured going into this, as I have a lot of races this year, and I have, the big goals. I mean, and that's part of the fitness goals that I had. I just gave myself a sub 240 marathon at the beginning of the year. I want to smash that, obviously 10 minutes faster, so if I could do that, that'd be great. I'll drop my 2025 fitness goals down below, but sub 230 marathon this year, 2025, that's a big goal after the huge goal that I had earlier this year, which was the pull-up world record, which was just made official, which is awesome. A lot of headache, but we finally got it done. If you want to follow along in the journey and see if I can make it happen in 2025, then that's what we're going to do. If you shoot for the moon, you'll at least land amongst the stars. Let's get going. So as I've mentioned, I have a foot injury. I ran 21 miles since the Austin Marathon. It's been 2 weeks. Apparently you're not supposed to do this, but I've just been using these as like everyday runners, and obviously for race day. I run with a pointed toe, so you can see that hole that's in there. These are pretty beat up. they probably don't even have like that great of a carbon plate anymore, but just ran a 242, so I feel pretty good about that. Just bought yesterday Nike Pegasus for everyday running, and then the Vapor Flies for racing. I'm hoping that'll make a difference and also help heal my foot, because I'll have better cushion for the everyday miles. And again, it's like balancing act, training for the last man standing, need to put on mileage, but then wanting to run a 2:30 marathon, so want to stay fast and quick. And those kind of work against each other, but we're going to give our best effort. I think one more thing that I'll do is there's the Deseret News Marathon. It's July 24th on Pioneer Day here in Utah. If I could run even a 242 like I did at Austin, but this race is downhill, so I should be able to go a lot faster. It's at elevation though, so that makes it tougher. But if I could run like what I did at Austin, I would place in the top 5. So I think I'll add that marathon to the list, even though I have a million marathons. But then that'll be like the last long run to get ready for Leadville. Good training all around. And then the other thing is, a lot of people have an opinion about how I should be built and my legs and such. All right, so these are my legs. When you're a marathon runner, you don't really want to have big tree trunk legs, and I'm not going to have a perfect superhero physique when training to do a sub 2:30 marathon, do these ultra marathons, set world records for pull-ups. Your legs don't really need to be all muscly. I'm not trying to be the best weightlifter, and people commenting on that, they're not the best. They don't have the best physique in the world either. They probably don't even have the best physique at their gym, but whereas I'm trying to be, like the world record, it's like you're the best in the world at something, and that's more so what I'm interested in rather than the physique. But I understand that people are just going to criticize no matter what, and you just can't pay attention to it, but unfortunately I do apparently, so. Another fitness goal that I have, of course, because I can't stop adding fitness goals. It's every single month I think of something new, but 50 pull-ups in a single set by the end of 2025. I have no idea what I'm at as of right now. I've done over 100 pull-ups. I did a set of 25 last. I'm gonna try to get 30 and see how I feel. Ketone IQ, powered by them. I should say, Fast Ones interview. If you want to go check that out, it is live on their YouTube page right now. Really fun interview. 10 questions, 10 miles per hour, that whole thing. Absolutely legit product. Like I said, take it every single day. Races, PRs, you name it. They help. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nice. 30 right there. Like I said, that was on fatigued lats. Man, that takes it out of you. You need 20 more in a single set to get to 50. That's the goal. Luckily, it's only February. So I got like 10 months. 50, that'd be pretty dang cool. This is 3 weeks after the pull-ups. Let's see what I'm weighing in at. This is after all day of eating too, but oh, a little stuffed animal. This is making me heavier. 172.2. 172.2. 172.2 is... Does that make you sad? Because you're like, Dad's not going to hit his goals if he's fat. Yeah. Okay. All right, 172 as of right now. I figure if I want to hit a 2:30 marathon and actually be competitive in the marathon space. Hey, how about you go lay down and quit crying? Good girl. Okay, like around 160 for the pull-ups, which was just 3 weeks ago. I was like 165. I put on some weight. This is after all day of eating, like I said, and then I kind of eating whatever I wanted just because I was on a super strict diet then. But I think with it, and I haven't been running because my foot's been killing me. But now I'm gonna up the mileage, up the how many calories I'm burning every single day, so the weight will just naturally come off, and then right around 160 is what I'm thinking. I'll be good to go for a faster marathon. It just makes it easier. You're just more efficient. So excited to see how I progress. But yeah, as of right now, 172. Let's get down and weight and see what we can do this year. Just got done at the gym, did 40 minutes upper body, then did 20 minutes on the bike, just basically like as hard as I could go, just try to get stronger aerobic base while my foot is injured. I just got the Nikes today, so I'm going to go on a 3-mile run, see how my foot holds up, and then go from there. But still staying in shape, just making sure the foot is resting. I've been really bad. My wife had to really break through to me that I need to rest and make sure that I'm 100% healthy, or else the 2:30 goal is not going to happen, and as well as all the other races. So you got to be smart. Take a loss for a couple days, just let the body recover, and then you can build back stronger. But you got to listen to your body. Hard enough to do while healthy, dang near impossible when you're injured. So being smart, but on the up and up. Gonna go on a run today, let you know how it goes. All right, Michael Jordan himself sent me some Nikes, super nice of him, but the only issue, these are the Alpha Flies. They're not even that comfortable. First of all, I was like digging into my arch. And then the Pegasus, 11.5 is what I wear normally. And these were just too small, so it's like half a size, just in case you're looking to buy Nikes for yourself. They're a half a size off, go half a size up. But yeah, I actually don't even like these, and apparently Asics have the best super shoes anyway, so we're gonna try our luck with Asics. Everyday runners and the super shoes, gotta return these and get those, so it's a process. We gotta make sure that we have the best though, because big goals. First run back was supposed to be about 3 miles, ended up doing like 5 because I feel so dang good. Shout out to my wife for being smarter than me. She always says, you always say that I'm smarter than you, but then you never listen to me. Well, what am I supposed to say? You're smarter than me. Of course I'm gonna be dumb. But anyway, big thanks to her, because now I feel great. Back to 100%. Going for 5 today. Back on the log, baby. If you would have told me that I would have made like running competitively part of my identity when I was 16, 17, 18, I would have said, forget about it. You got the wrong guy. I'm not the one, because I hated running, hated what it did to your body and just the race and the anxiety and all that. But now I'm starting to think, to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. And I'm not saying that running I'm technically like gifted at, but I guess we're gonna find out is the whole point. I want to see how far I can take this, and it would be a shame just to have a gift and to not utilize it, not to use it, not to see what you're made of just because of fear. So maybe that's something in your life, and hopefully this can inspire you not to give up and just keep going, whatever it is, even if it's hard. This is hard as heck. Running marathons is hard, but I think it's worth it in the end, just to see what your God-given ability is all about. And I think you owe that to yourself and to people that believe in you, and to people that can't do it. I just think you should put your best foot forward and see what you're made out of. But enough with the rant. Got a few miles to get, then we're done for the day. One day down, another day better. Sub 2:30, here we come.
Ew, why are you looking at it?
I was acting like I was gonna eat it. Another day, another set of max pull-ups. Yesterday I did 4 sets to get to 110, and that was 32, 20, 30, 28. So I'm trying to beat that, just as many reps as I can do in 4 sets. And ideally I would get to like 3 sets eventually, then 2 sets. That would be insane, but here we go for today. Holy hell. 34. Still got to get to 16 more eventually, but started out with 32 yesterday, so 2 more than that. Good sign, but got to get to 100 today still. We'll see how many more sets it takes. Let's go. Minutes lower body, then 30 minutes on the treadmill on incline. Just getting in shape, really. That's the goal. Legs for the haters, and got a little run later today as well. Just ordered the Adidas for everyday runners, and then the Asics for the super shoes for racing. Apparently those are the best ones. It's gonna be lights out this year. Oh, and I signed up officially for the Deseret News Marathon. Should be able to run top 3, get on the podium. We'll see how that goes. Sub 230 or die weekly check-in. For weight, I was 172 the other night. That was after eating. Let's see what I am after my run that I just did. $168.6. That's after a full week of training. I was injured at the beginning of the week. I was able to log in a week's time 44 miles. I walked 10 miles, so we're at 54 miles total. And then I lifted every day of the week as well. So a lot of hours working out still. Obviously, I'd like to get more miles on my feet for the Last Man Standing race and for the Leadville 100, but just kind of getting back into it this week with that injury that was lingering. And then now this next week with having a healthy foot, and then also the new shoes coming in the mail, the Adidas, I should be able to have a lot more fast sessions to build up the speed for the 230 marathon that I'm planning on getting this year. But still in the building process, got a few months. Well, so I got a lot of marathons on the schedule, so I'll have a lot of time to be able to hit that 230 goal, but that Last Man Standing race is coming up. And we're going to do a simulation, 12-hour simulation this weekend, my wife and I, the deadly duo, the greatest team ever to be created through love and through just commitment. So we're going to see what we can do, but 12 hours, that's 4.2 miles every hour for 12 hours. That'll bring me at about 50 miles for the day. It's going to be a grind, but it'll pay off come race day. Let's go. How can I lose and not hit my goals when I have food like this? Did you show them the food? Mm-hmm. My beautiful wife, cameraman, who's actually a woman and is actually the greatest woman in the entire world, made this meal. So good, so clean, and I eat so clean only because of her. That's why she gets these flowers, because she's my special girl.